week's edition of Don't Forget to Bless the Food. I'm going to make 2 salads for us today, Oriental chicken salad and lemon pepper salad. And if we have enough time, I'm going to show you what to do with the leftovers. So the first thing we're going to do is I have 6 cubed boneless chicken breast. And I have a nice hot grill, olive oil. Be generous, it's good for you. Okay. Smear that around a little bit. We're going to separate this chicken is for both salads, so I'm going to cook one and then I'm going to cook the other. And I'm going to take about half of this chicken right into the hot skillet of olive oil. Okay. And that's about half. Get this going. And then into the pan, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of garlic and some juice. Get that going. Let that cook a minute. On top of that, I'm going to add just ground pepper. Lots of layers of flavor in this salad. It's a really good salad. And a little salt. I thought I still had the pepper. To give this a little stir. I'm going to cover this up and let it cook. I'm going to fix the salad. Check the temperature here. Okay, now we're going to come over here and get our salad ready. Let me move this chicken out of the way. Reserve that for the lemon pepper. Okay. First, I'm going to start with a regular mixed green. Mixed green has carrots, red cabbage, chopped carrots in it, iceberg lettuce. We're going to put that on. This is going to be lots and lots of layers of flavor in this salad. Okay, then I'm going to go with a fresh spinach. Nice and healthy salad here. I'm going to layer this on. Be generous. If you don't like spinach, you can omit it. You can add some romaine or just add more iceberg. And reserve a little bit of it for the lemon pepper also. Okay, now that we have 2 layers down, I'm going to season again, because again, lots of layers. Pepper. And a little salt. And now we're going to go to a coleslaw mix. And a coleslaw mix is just different cabbages shredded. And we're going to layer this on. And if you don't like cabbage, then this salad is not for you. Because you really can't substitute this part of the salad. Let's throw that in. And layer it again. And we can go back with the pepper again. Let's go over here and check our chicken. Give it a nice stir. Whoops. Give it a flip. That smells really good. Okay. Chicken doesn't take very long to cook. Maybe 10 minutes, maybe not. Okay, so now we're going to come over to some tender ruby baby butter cabbage. And it's just red because it's young. And we're going to layer that on. And just throw the whole thing in. It looks really big. When I was in Florida a couple weeks ago, I made this salad, and there's just 4 girls, and they said, "Who do you think is going to eat all that salad?" But then when we were done, there's like this much left. So it might look big, but it's really not. So let's check our chicken. It looks good. go a little more. We're going to come back over here. And we're going to add rice noodles. Regular rice noodles, whatever brand, grocery store brand. I'm going to put these all around. These are like when you add the chicken chow mein. We add a really nice crunch to the salad. Be generous. I really love these. Slivered almonds. If you don't like slivered almonds, you can go ahead and omit them, or if you're allergic, just don't add them. Okay. I like a lot of them, so throw some more of them in there. Okay, now we're going to push this aside, come back over to our chicken, which looks really, really good. Okay. So I'm going to take about 4 tablespoons of honey, pure honey, and add this right in here with our chicken. Give it a stir. I'm going to just check for doneness. Look how tender that is. And it takes no time, and it's done. I'm going to just chop it up a little bit. Pieces are a little big, and we want them to be bite-sized. This one's a little big. Okay, now what I'm going to do is turn the burner up pretty high and let it cook just for a couple minutes to get a nice char on it. Smells so good. This is one of my favorite things to eat ever in the world. Just going to cover that and let it cook for another minute and switch my salads. Okay, so I'm just going to move this aside. I'm going to start my salad for the lemon pepper chicken. And with that, I'm going to start with the same iceberg garden mix. Pile this on. Oops. Probably should have emptied those bags first because they're a little noisy. And then the spinach in again. Spinach is so good for you. I just love it. Okay. And before I put any more greens on there, I'm going to go to the lemon pepper. Lemon pepper is just a lemon flavored pepper. Grab that in any grocery store. Add that on. Okay. Romaine hearts. This is going to make the salad really, really crunchy and really, really good. Okay. Cutting board here. Move over. Take the end off. Just a rough chop. And let's layer this on. Really crunchy, fresh. Just shot that right down my apron. Okay. Bell pepper. A little salt. I'm going to put another layer of the romaine on top. Come at the end, rough chop. And if you'll notice, the salad has no onion, no tomato, but lots of garlic, so you're not going to save on onion. Okay. Now I have the base for this salad done. I'm going to switch them and put the chicken on top of my Oriental chicken salad. Okay. And that looks perfect. Big spoon, start ladling this on top. Get all those juices too, because that's going to be part of your dressing. It's going to be all that honey and garlic. It's going to gonna wilt the lettuce and stuff down a little bit, but that's what makes it really good. Get a bigger spoon here. It smells so sweet. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to come back to the rice noodles and top this with those. Lots of crunch and more honey or more almonds. And this is honey mustard dressing. Any brand you want, or if you want to make your own, just add a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise to a jar of honey, and then add a 1/4 cup of brown Dijon mustard and a little vinegar, and you got your own dressing. Just pour this on. Give it a little smooth out. And that's salad number 1. So I'm going to switch this over. And I'm going to wipe out my grill. This looks really messy, but you gotta do it. This grill is great if you can find one, buy one, because look at that. Look how easy that cleaned up. And done. Now we're going to go back to the olive oil. A couple tablespoons, probably a little more. And grab the rest of our chicken. Put it in. Into the chicken, the rest of the garlic, which is about 2 tablespoons. And get that going. Lemon pepper. Be generous, because this is where your flavor is going to come from. Get that going. And lemon juice. You can use a fresh lemon and squeeze it, but then you got to worry about picking out the seeds. So this stuff is just too convenient. About 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. That was probably a little more. I like lemon. Okay. Get this. Oh, that smells so good. Now I'm going to cover this up and let it cook. The grill's on about 350. And while this is cooking, I'm going to show you what you can do with this salad the next day. Let's move this out of the way. I'll take this over and make a little room. So maybe this is tonight's dinner, and then the leftovers can be tomorrow's lunch. These are just flat rolls. Make a fajita with them, or taco, or whatever. And you can take this. Let me use a tong. Use my tongs. I need this one in there. Fold your ends in. Flip it over and roll. And you wrap it in a foil. Flip it over. and roll. Take your knife, cut it on an angle. Now you have tomorrow's lunch. Put that here. So I'll make a couple of these while our chicken for the lemon chicken is still going. If you want to add cheese to this, you can do that too, or put some more dressing on the fajita or flatbread. And thing with the ends over, roll from the corner of the foil, roll, slice on an angle. Then to eat it, you just take that corner and peel it down. That way, nothing falls out of the bottom. Let's see what's inside of that. Okay. Give this a little stir. This one's taking a little bit longer to cook than the honey one. Minutes on this one. This is also with this salad, if you want to, in the morning, whip up a couple eggs, make it omelet style, throw this in, beautiful omelet. Okay, so I'll keep making these while the lemon chicken cooks. In. Then you take your honey Dijon mustard, regular jar, or the one that you made, and use that as a dipping sauce for the sandwiches. I have some extra greens over here, so I'm just going to add it in to this one, and again to this one. I didn't toss the salad, if you noticed, because when you toss it, it just doesn't look as nice as when you get all those layers, and then when you dip down in it, you get a little bit of everything when you layer instead of toss everything together and make a big mush. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of what I have here to this one and make it pretty again. Now we have dinner again. Okay, let's switch these because I'm sure that chicken's just about right. Nice and tender. Okay, now we're going to add this chicken onto the lemon pepper salad. Is it done? all is done. Nothing worse than getting a piece of raw chicken, so make sure it's done before you. And it's pretty done. You can slice through it like I just did. It's done. Okay, now I'm going to add this onto this one. Minus all the chicken that I threw about earlier. We'll just hide that, pretend it wasn't there. Same thing, just sprinkle it everywhere. The best thing about this is if you have extra salad left over that you run out of your chicken, you can cook the chicken in 10 minutes and just add it in there and make a whole nother meal out of it. Another thing you can do with this particular chicken that I made, same greens, same chicken, omit the lemon pepper, add in a jar of wing sauce, throw it over top the salad, top it with blue cheese, buffalo chicken salad. Who doesn't like that? Let's put this all in. Okay, now that I have all the chicken out, I'm going to go back to my pan with some more olive oil. More lemon juice. And what I'm making here is the dressing that's going to go on top of the lemon salad. And more lemon pepper. And then you can turn it off. Unplug because it's easier to pour this way. We're just going to go ahead and pour. Come this way. That didn't work out exactly the way I thought it would. And that's your lemon pepper salad. Take this away. And I'm going to show you what to do. Exactly the same with the leftovers of the Oriental chicken salad, we're going to do with the lemon pepper. I should use some lemon, so I'll just go over here with this. If I was at home, I'd be using my hands, but I'm trying to be a little more proper. Just pile it in there. And again, ends in. Roll. This one's a little wetter, so it might make the fajita tear a little bit. And if you like your fajita toasted, we can toss them in and heat them up. Place on an angle. Place on an angle. There we go. Okay, now I'll plate up the salad. Just jump real quick, sorry. If you don't make a mess in your kitchen, you're not really cooking, so just ignore all this. You don't want to waste it, just grab that. You want to get a little extra squirt of lemon. Squirt that on there. There you go. Let's squirt that out of the way. And back to our Oreo. A real popular restaurant down the street makes this, but theirs isn't as good as mine. Make sure you get down there and get every layer. Lots of almonds. And this will top, if you want to add more dressing, this has quite a bit of dressing on it already, but if you want to add more, any store-bought honey mustard dressing, or like I said, the one that you can make. I'll go ahead and plate these fajitas. And let's make it pretty on the plate. We'll take some of this romaine. Put these on. How yummy does that look? I'll go ahead and make up a couple more. If you heat up the honey mustard dressing, put it in a side bowl and use that as a dipping sauce, that's really good. You can also slice the, you know what, I'll just go ahead and show you. Let's move these over. If you're having a party, maybe not. You can slice these a little smaller. First, or put a toothpick through them, and you can make little hors d'oeuvres like that. This one. Honey mustard. I like meals that if you make it tonight, you can make something else with it tomorrow. That's the best way to cook. That way you don't have a lot of waste. And if you like it, you get it 2 ways. Let's fill that one up a little bit more. This one will be mine because it's nice and full. Go ahead and put them right with the salad. That looks good. Sprinkle a little almond on it. There we go. And one more. We'll add these right here with these ones. And because I messed this one up, sorry about that. I'll just take that one over. Because this one looks so messy, I'll just chop this. And make another salad out of it. You know how your parents always told you not to play with your food? Play with your food. That way when you make a mess like this, anything can be fixed. Chop that up. Serve it as it is. Oriental chicken salad. And we'll top it with some more almonds. And there we go. So here we have our Oriental chicken lemon pepper salad, Oriental chicken salad, lemon pepper wraps the next day, Oriental chicken salad again. So thank you for joining us for this week's edition of Don't Forget to Bless the Food. Always set a place for Jesus, and don't forget to bless the food. See you next week.